guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is October the 6th. It is Thursday morning. It is pre-session. And I wanted to talk to you about a powerful indicator that you can use regardless of the markets that you actually trade. Okay. I use it in my trading. I use it as part of a strategy each and every day. And this is how I profit and able to be consistent in my trading each and every day. So I wanted to share this with you because a lot of question comes around it, how I actually incorporate it or use it in my own trading. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the video now. So what is the indicator that I'm talking about? All right. A lot of you guys may call it the volume profile, market profile, whatever it may be. It is, to me, the volume profile. Okay. And the one I use is from a company called discotrading.com. And the name of it is the range volume profile. And if you do not know much about it, go to discotrading.com. Scroll on there or click on MT8 indicators. Look for the range volume profile. It's packed. It's pretty much a volume profile suite that comes with a lot of different tools and it provides you a lot of different features. Okay. Now I don't use all the different features to it. I'm a very simplistic style trader. Okay. But I want to show you how you can, or how I also use, and how you can use the volume profile basically within 5 minutes and make it a part of your 5-minute strategy where you can profit and make money, okay, off of just a basic setup or strategy that I use, okay. So I'm going to show you based on an example of a trade that I took yesterday evening and how within 5 minutes basically of just, looking for the setup, okay, and looking at the volume profile because, like I said, volume profile is an important part of my trading, okay. Now, I like to purely try to trade from I guess that's simple charts, I'd say. Can't say they're completely naked because I do have the volume profile indicator loaded to it, as well as cumulative delta. But cumulative delta, I do not place a lot of emphasis on. I have it loaded there because I do use it as I have it loaded to my 12 range chart. But I have it loaded because it is kind of like a tertiary indicator that I use from time to time. Cumulative delta, would I say that it's not important? Yes, it is important because it actually shows you real-time orders that are hitting the market. Meaning, when I look at this, it is not showing me that, if I blow it up here, what do I get off of it? Or looking at the cumulative delta, it's showing me the strength of the market, meaning the buying or selling power, of orders that are hitting the market in a sense, okay, in a nutshell, all right? But without looking at the cumulative delta and just purely looking at the volume profile and purely looking at market structure and price action, because that's the way I actually trade, I have to be able to read what the market is doing, okay? Understand what it's doing and then follow price action, all right? Leading up to the zone or the area that I'm looking to take a trade from, all right? I just don't jump in and out of trades or in areas that where, for instance, if the market's at an area on the in relation to the volume profile, I jump into a trade. I think a lot of people probably try to do that and say, oh, he uses the volume profile and he just looks for this. Once price is below a volume area, he's looking to go long, and once price is at the top of a volume area, he's looking to go short. No, I use it as a kind of like a secondary tool in a sense to give me confirmation or confluence when I'm actually studying or looking at price action as well. So once price comes to a zone, then on an area that I have of interest, that I have marked on my chart, then I switch over and I start looking at to the right to the volume profile, the market profile, if you want to call it that, or whatever you guys want to call it, the volume histogram. But I look at that to determine, are we in a central location or in the area to where price would possibly like to trade up back to the mean or down back to the mean, okay? So I'm going to show you this quick little strategy that you can use within 5 minutes of figuring it out, is price in a good area to take a trade from, all right? So looking at the market yesterday evening, and yes, this was a trade. I posted this pretty much on the clip video of it on the Elite channel membership. They actually could see the video. It didn't have any narration, but it's a video clip to where it actually showed you the actual trade that I took, while I was taking the trade, okay? But I'm just using this as a reference, okay? This trade from yesterday evening. So the market's just making higher highs and higher lows towards the end of the session yesterday. And the moment it's doing that, all it's doing is, like I said, it's creating higher highs and higher lows, all right? But when I saw Price started pulling back here. It broke structure back to the downside right here, broke this area of support, pull back lower, of course, and then it turns back around and makes a low right here, pushes up. What does it do? It breaks structure, takes out resistance, pulls back. Once it broke structure right here, I immediately marked my demand zone, okay? And all I was waiting for at the close, when I saw the market close in this area right here, I said, oh, okay, it broke structure. All I was waiting for price to do was pull back to this area of demand. So once price breaks structure, guys, you can go ahead and start marking your areas of supply and demand, and then it's just a sit back waiting game at that point. So price pushed up, broke back, tap. I marked the zone here, this demand zone here. It once the session opened back up in the evening yesterday, I noticed this. I waited for the candle break. Once I saw the candle break, I went long. Okay, but if we look at it in relation to the volume profile, okay, let's squeeze it back over, move back over here, blow it up a little bit. All right, now, when I'm trading off of an area of demand and price pull back to this area of demand here, I'm looking for price to, one, tap into the area of demand. Two, where is that in relation to the volume profile? It's at the bottom portion of this volume area. Yes, this is a significant or a peak or mountain top right here is what I call it in a sense. If you look at it, you know, you got your peaks and valleys within this area here, and then you get your low spots, right? Okay. So as price pulls back here, look at where it's at in relation to. Is it dead smack in the middle? No. Is it at the top? No. It's down here toward the bottom portion, what I call almost the outer edge. When I'm looking to go long, I'm looking to go long from the bottom edge of volume profile or the volume area and take it back to the mean or the median, which is the middle portion of the volume area, at least, okay? Now, you know, I just don't say, oh, price is here, not in relation, I'm not looking at it, and then I don't look at, you know, where is it at in relation to a zone, or whatever the case is, or a level, and just take my trade. No, like I said, I use it as a second means of confluence in a sense. So, one, I saw price tap into the area of demand. Boom, I'm using the volume profile to see where is it at in relation to, because you do not want to trade dead smack in the middle of a volume area. A lot of people say, well, I like to see price come back and trade once price hits a high volume node and then look for the bounce. That could possibly be true, but the thing about it is too, once price gets to a high volume node directly on it and hits right at it, most times it's going to move sideways, it's going to range, and price is going to try to figure out and make it sit there and consolidate and more volume being built before it actually moves in one direction, either pushing lower or pushing higher. So I like to bet my odds of two, using one, tapping into the area of demand here, in this case here, two, using the volume profile as a means of second means of confluence and confirmation, and trading the outer edge of it. Because if price is at the bottom of something and it's already at a you know, an aggressive area where there's a lot of buying that took place at here, and knowing that orders probably were left out and didn't get filled, the market comes back. Most times the market's going to fill those orders or try to fill those orders, and look at in relation to where the volume profile is right here. It's at the bottom portion or the outer edge of the volume profile, and price acts like a magnet. It likes to go to the outer edge of the volume profile and pull right back to the middle, okay? Because price likes to move to areas where it's comfortable at, you know, where it's comfortable at for protection in a sense. So it comes here, take a trade back to here, but my aim is to take a trade back up to this high area here, this the recent high right here, okay? All right, because this is the area of liquidity sitting right there. So that's pretty much how you can use the volume profile, and how I use it as part of my trading each and every day. It's just simply marking your areas of supply and demand, because I am a supply and demand style trader. And once you mark those areas, once price taps into those areas, just look, those zones you marked up, just look where is it at in relation to the volume area here, okay? Now, this volume area is taking into account everything over here as well, okay? So what you can simply do as well, which is a great feature that I like to use with the range volume profile tool. I'm not sure if NinjaTrader's volume or order flow suite offers this feature as part of their volume profile too, but you can basically right click, I can go to add range profile, and then I can click on this area right here. All right, just, you know, now what I'm doing is I'm mining this and off. I'm not really paying too much attention. You could use it this way, okay? If you want to kind of zoom in on just one specific area and not pay attention to, you know, this accumulated volume area over here, which is taking into consideration everything over here as well. All I'm interested in is this little zone right here. Everything with it inside the box, okay? So price pushes up, pulls back. Where's it at in relation to when it pulls back to the zone? Right here at the bottom edge is high volume area. This is the mean area, or you can take it back up to here, because price likes to move. You guys heard me say this all the time. From the lower portion of a high volume area to the next high volume area, okay? At least, all right? And then it pushed up higher here. So back up to the top, so right here to the high right here. So you can use this volume profile tool to see where price is at, which is the range. I call it the micro range volume profile tool, or whatever the case is. You can use, I think it's called, let's see, and you can draw these anywhere in your chart. It's called a range, add range profile. To me, I call it the micro range profile tool, or whatever the case is, because you're able to draw up little micro range, profiles anywhere on the chart. Okay, anywhere on the chart quickly to kind of see, where price is at in relation to the area that you're interested in. All right, so price gets back to the area, like I said here. It's below the high volume area. It's in this demand area. All I'm looking for now is a rejection, candle break to the upside, go long. And that's all I was waiting for yesterday evening. And that's pretty much it. Simple way to be able to look for setups. Once price taps into it, within 5 minutes, get to your trade. And once price gets to the area using the volume profile, it's a powerful indicator to me, volume profile is, because volume to me is everything. I mean, because it's like a roadmap or a guide to show you where price has been, like a footprint, and where it's probably going to come back to, because price likes to move away from the volume profile, from a volume area at some point, but it's always, most times it's going to come right back to it. It's going to seek out those high volume areas, or areas where there's major volume at, because it's comfortable coming back to those areas. All right, so that's pretty much all I have, and I want to show you guys in this video. And you can use the volume profile, and I would recommend, if you're not using it, check it out, try it, test it, practice it, see if it works for you. But other than that, that's all I have for you guys in this video here. Take care. If you're trading, please be safe in the markets today, and I'll see you guys in the next video.